Hey guys, so I wanted to do a more in-depth review of the Maybelline Great Lash Curved Mascara. So this is what the mascara looks like. This is the all pink bottle and it's in the shade Very Black. Now, the wand of this one is different from the original Great Lash Mascara because it is curved and it's not straight. Overall, I give this mascara an 8.5 out of 10. I found it really nice mascara for every day, and it really enhanced how my natural lashes look like. As for the wand, I found the wand to be a lot more convenient on this mascara as opposed to the original Great Lash because it was so much easier to get in the inner corners and outer corners of my eye. As well as with this wand, it's a lot more flexible in what you can do with it. Like you can use it this way to get your lashes, this way, and it's just a lot easier to use. So I really did love the wand, and that is the biggest reason why I rated this one just a 0.5 higher from the original Great Lash Mascara. And I love this one because it gives your lashes a natural curl. Okay, as for the right side, so the right side, I curled my lashes with a lash curler. I used the Revlon one. Now, I found that my lashes appeared darker and fuller, and the lashes did have a nice curl to them, but they did clump a lot faster than the non-curled side. The clumpy lashes did seem to be worse on the curled side than on the non-curled side, which is kind of the opposite way that the original Maybelline Great Lash went. And also, since the lashes clump more easily, there appear to be less lashes because like the lashes would kind of like stick together a little bit and kind of crisscrossed a little bit. And then the lashes did look less natural with the more layers that I did. And it kind of ended up looking spidery after like 7 layers applied and a lot less natural. Now, I did apply a lot of layers of mascara, granted, so I thought it was still pretty good, but I did have to say that obviously the more layers you did with this mascara, the more spidery and unnatural it's gonna start to look. I don't mind that, but some people do. Okay, now for the left side, that was the non-curled side, so I didn't use a lash curler, I only used the mascara. So on that side, the lashes looked a lot more natural and they imitate the natural lashes better. The lashes did appear thinner and remain thin even with adding more layers. So I didn't find there to be more volume or anything. They didn't look fuller, but the lashes only slightly clumped. So that was the good side about that. I didn't get a whole lot of clumps even with 7 layers added to it. Like there was a few lashes that clumped together, but not many. And then the lashes did remain separated even with adding more layers. Now the lashes did look darker, but not as dark as the curled side. So, and I think the reason is because the lashes are a lot thinner, so it's kind of harder to see that. And it wasn't as dark. But they did start to look like extensions after a while. So I really found that this mascara did extend the lashes even on the non-curled side. And the more layers I used, the more it started to look like lash extensions. I did find that I preferred the non-curled side just because I felt like on the curled side, the wand is already curled and I was adding a lash curler, I just found it clumped too easily and it started to look really heavy and made my lashes look too spidery on the curled side as opposed to the non-curled side, which looked a lot more natural. It looked like you could see your lashes better, but it only gave you length and not volume on the non-curled side. So those are my overall thoughts. Now I'm going to go into each coat. So on the right side, the curled side, for the first coat, the lashes looked enhanced. The wand gets lashes easier. It looks very natural, but still enhances lashes. The lashes appear darker than on non-curled side. For the first coat on the left side, the non-curled side, the lashes are thinner. The wand gets lashes easier, very natural, but lashes look longer and lashes aren't as dark as curled side. Now for the second coat on the curled side, the right side, the lashes look more full, they have more length. There's darker lashes and it appears to be less lashes because they are just starting to clump even on the second coat. And the lashes are fuller. Now for the left side, the non-curled, on the second coat, the lashes look darker but thinner than curled side. There appears to be more lashes because the lashes aren't as full as non-curled side, but they are more separated. Now for the third coat on the right side, the curled side, the lashes are starting to clump more. The lashes are more enhanced and appear darker and fuller. The lashes do have a nice curl to them and the lashes aren't as thin. So I felt like after 3 coats, you were pretty good. I thought that was like a good amount. And then on the left side, the non-curled side for the third coat, the lashes still look thin, but appear longer and darker. Only slight clumps, but for most part, lashes still remain separated. So I have notes for all these. Okay, now for the fourth coat. On the curled side, the right side, the lashes have a good amount of length, not as separated as before. There are some clumps, but lashes look fuller and lashes have a nice curl to them. Lashes also appear darker than on non-curled side. Now for the fourth coat on the non-curled side, the left lashes, the lashes look long, but they still remain thin, less clumpy than curled side, not as dark as curled side. Now for the fifth coat, on the curled side, the right side, the lashes look fuller and longer. Lashes have a nice curl to them, more clumps, and lashes appear darker. Now on fifth coat on the non-curled side, the left side, the lashes have a lot of length. There appear to be more lashes and it's starting to look spidery now. Some clumps, not as dark as curled side, but darker than before. There seems to be more lashes on this side because it is less clumpy. So that's the plus side to this. Even though you're adding more coats, it is still less clumpy than if you were to use the lash curler before. Now, as for the sixth coat on the curled side, the right side, lashes are a lot darker than on non-curled side, but lashes are also a lot more clumpy. Lashes appear fuller. I felt like 6 coats was too much. So with the curled mascara, the Maybelline Lash Curved Mascara, with this particular wand, it did have a lot more clumps. So just note that, you know, you don't need a whole lot of layers to use this mascara, just in my opinion. So I felt like 6 coats was too much because the lashes really started to clump together at this point, and lashes do not look as natural either. Now for the 6th coat on the non-curled side, the left side, the lashes have some clumps, but not that much. Lashes start to look more scraggly, however, and not as even. So lashes have a nice amount of length. Lashes look nice and extended though. So good and bad. I found that the left side was a lot better, like the non-curled side, with the more layers, but it did kind of look a little bit uneven, a little bit scraggly, still separated, however, and the lashes look nice and extended. So that was the plus side to that. Now for the 7th coat, this was the last coat I had. So for curled side, the lashes are clumpy and spidery. looking. Lashes are enhanced and have a lot of length. Lashes are also darker and more full, but too much mascara. It was just too much, honestly, after the 7th coat. I just thought it was a little bit overkill. Now, as for the 7th coat on the non-curled side, the left side, the lashes have some clumps, but not many. Not as even looking. Lashes look like extensions. Lashes look thinner than curled side, dark, but not as dark as curled side. Lashes still remain pretty well separated. Now, as for the bottom lashes, for the first coat, I found it to be barely noticeable. For the second coat, still barely noticeable, but can start to see some lashes appear. Third coat, more noticeable, but mascara is runny. As for the fourth coat, mascara slightly clumps, but more noticeable. Now I felt like the fourth coat would be a good place to stop on the bottom lashes. As for the 5th coat, mascara was pretty clumpy, mascara not as even and more messy. And then on the 6th coat, I felt like it was just too many coats. Mascara is more clumpy and runny, looks unnatural. Now for the 7th coat, it looks messy, unnatural, not even, and just like there's too much mascara going on. So those were my thoughts on the Maybelline Great Lash Curved Mascara in Very Black. So just note for you guys, if you decide to get this mascara, I would just only go with like a few coats of it. And it kind of depends on your lashes as well. But obviously with the more coats that you add on, it will start to look more clumpy faster. But this is a pretty good mascara in terms of clumps. I've seen a lot worse. So this barely did clump, but I did find if you curled your lashes, it would clump a lot more. So if you don't like clumpy mascaras, don't curl your lashes and don't apply a lot of layers. If you kind of prefer the clumpy lashes, then apply more layers and curl your lashes before if you prefer that look. So those are my overall thoughts on the mascara. But this is a great everyday mascara, really easy to use. I do find you do have to apply more layers to really get it to build up. So it is a pretty natural mascara for the most part, but I really do love it and I find it convenient to use. And if you are trying to imitate your real lashes and just give your lashes more length, not so much volume, this is the perfect mascara for you guys.